G'day, ZiggyD here and welcome back for part 2 of my Diablo 3 Hardcore Reaper of Souls beta playthrough on the Witch Doctor. In part 1 we had some pretty epic experiences and we managed to finish up with some pretty good loot. Now, I'm pretty hesitant to bump the difficulty up to Expert is what we're going up to. But we're gonna give it a shot. You guys have encouraged me to try it out and at least test it, you know? I want to test these things out as much as possible. And if we find that Expert is just way too dangerous to keep this series going, and I do want to do at least a few more episodes, then we can bump it down in-game, and I can actually show that feature for you as well. But for now, let's begin on Expert difficulty in Episode 2. So, wish me luck. Anyway, we get 100% extra XP and gold from playing on Expert, so that's going to be pretty significant. We had 75 before. And we also get Bounties award double currency, so this is the blood shards and also gold as well. Now this is pretty significant because it means we can gear up a fair bit more. We've got, you know, getting a fair bit of extra resources. But yeah, we'll see how we go. It depends. Monster's going to deal more damage and be much harder to kill. The harder to kill part is probably going to slow us down by quite a bit, but we'll see how we go. So, the way I'm going to do this, I haven't actually pre-planned an act that I'm going to play. We're going to jump into the game, start game, and then see what randomized bounties we get, and then we're going to pick an act that seems good. I'm tempted to kind of lean towards Act 1 because I really like Act 1, but also because the mobs are mechanically a bit easier to avoid. We've got things like zombies and stuff like that that are a little bit easier, and it's not like going into Act 4, which would probably be a death sentence for sure. But let's check out what bounties we have, and just to review, we did manage to find a pretty sweet dagger in the last one. I'll probably do a bit of a vendor run before we actually start the bounty runs though. So we're in Act 1, that's a bit of a sign. Act 1 does have double bounty rewards. I'm leaning towards this. We have Kill Captain Clegg, we have an event, the Matriarch's Bones, we have Kill Dreadclaw, Kill Zalob, Apothecary's Brother, events as well. So 3 bounties, 3 kill bounties, and 2 event bounties. This could be pretty good, and the 2 times bounty rewards from this being the selected act this time round is pretty good. I'm gonna try and avoid doing Act 5 because I don't want to give you guys too many spoilers. I've had a lot of requests to not spoil it. It doesn't look like any of the other ones are really jumping out at me too much. Let's go with Act 1. I'm happy to go with Act 1 this time round. So the first thing, however, is I am going to check the vendors. I'm going to check all the vendors. I think we are high enough level to get rings as well now, so we want to try and do that. We're good for weapons at the moment. We did get a really nice weapon. Vitality Helm could be really nice. That's a big toughness boost there, even though we're losing a bit of armor. I think I'll go ahead and get that. We can go back to 30k gold. That's how much gold I started off with about. So it looks like this is good. Our gloves are pretty rubbish, to be honest, but this one's not really going to help us much, so we'll stick with our current ones. Our chest is good. Pants are pretty good, but this is a big toughness boost again. We'll stick with our current ones, though, keep a bit of damage. The braces, that's a Dex and Holy. We'll stick with our Arcane one. Since we actually have a skill that does Arcane, though, I might change my build up a little bit as well. And I think I do want to go with Shield instead of my Mojo. The Mojo's terrible. That's a terrible Mojo. And this shield is pretty awesome from a defensive perspective. So there's 2 upgrades. Let's go check out one of the other vendors. Alright, we'll check out Argus the Collector, who just has some alternative forms of loot here. Oh! Whoa, look at that. Look at that pair of gloves. That's insane. Those are really good rolls too. Let's actually hold control on that. We've got 21 out of 26, not too bad, pretty good. About middle of the road maybe. And then 24 out of 26 vitality, really nice. We've got the 2 life regen as well. So that's a 4 prop rare pair of gloves. Definitely going to buy that one. We've got another 5k to play with. How are these braces looking? Braces are pretty good too. Life per hit was going to give us a big survivability boost. What about the belt? Which one's going to be better purchase for us? Probably the belt is going to be a bigger upgrade overall. Oh, they're both really good. Let's go with the belt because it's got a nice vitality boost on it as well as some regen and some monster kills grant experience. So man, some pretty nice upgrades here. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and sell this stuff here, get a little bit of gold back. And I got about 2k left. Let's see if we can maybe go buy a ring. I would like to at least get 1 ring. I have none at the moment. And rings are one of the biggest damage upgrades you can get around this level. So Radak Defense has rings. And we're looking for ones like this. 2 to 4 damage with attack speed's really good. Let's go for that one for sure. Now I would buy 2 of these, but I don't want to go too far under my 30k. I don't want to kind of cheat too much. So we'll stick with that for now. And then once we make some more gold from our bounties, we can do that. Now we don't actually need to run back to the center. We can just do this. So let's go for the first bounty. Let's go kill Captain Clegg in the Royal Crypts. So first up, I do want to change back to Grass with the Dead. I'm going to go with Unbreakable Grass because our AoE was pretty rubbish before. And let's try a Plague of Toads. I haven't actually tried this out yet. So release a handful of toads that deal 175 weapon damage as poison to enemies they come in contact with. And just to show how that works. Yay! They're kind of like little banelings because they go and explode on the enemies. Pretty cool stuff. And we have Horrify as our kind of escape skill. I think that's probably a good idea. And we definitely still want Zombie Dogs. Zombie Dogs are sick. So I think we're pretty good as well. Circle of Life's still good. Gives us 2 extra Zombie Dogs or so. And let's continue on. Looks like our bounty's already very close to us. However, we do have to get 50 kills. Now we're going to be going pretty slow and carefully right at the beginning here to see how hard things hit. So let's actually try and take some hits from these guys and see how much damage they're doing to us. Come on, Skellies. Alright, looks like those guys are not doing too much damage. I'm able to regen and life per hit my way through that. However, I do need to summon some Zombie Dogs up. And let's use Horrify so I can get my way out of here. And we want to kill this Rero as soon as possible here because he's summoning up more skeletons. Let's go another Grasp with the Dead. Oh no, he's getting away. Getting away. There we go. Oh, I don't understand it. He's molten. We're taking quite a bit of damage from that. Looks like we're able to deal kind of enough damage to get him down. Let's go another Grasp with the Dead there. And the Plague of Toads are doing okay. Kind of a not bad an AoE for your sort of your generator spell, I would say. I don't think they actually count as a generator for the Witch Doctor. More so that it doesn't spend much mana. So it seems to be working pretty effectively. And I don't know if I want to try and tank the Molten Explosion. We do have a lot of vitality now. I probably can do it. But let's not. Let's not push our luck. There's another pair of rare gloves. Whoa, not bad, not bad. That's a life survivability upgrade only because of the armor. Which mitigation is actually better for me as well. And it's life per hit instead of regen, which I think I'll probably want to get. So I think that is an upgrade. Slight damage reduction, but a bit of a survivability upgrade. Ain't that always the way? We just buy a pair of gloves, a sick pair of gloves, and then find another one like 3 seconds later from the first rare we kill. We've almost got our 50 kills though from that guy because he was summoning up all those skeletons, I guess. I think the summoned skeletons count as kills as well, so you might just be able to cheat farm those. I need to verify that though to be sure. These are molten minions as well, so I need to make sure we don't get exploded by this guy. There's another Grasp of the Dead. Doing well so far, but we're going to have to take it pretty carefully, I think, through this whole thing. Especially in the Rift run. Alright, there goes the Molten Explosion. I'm out of here. We've got to get a few more kills. Here's the actual bounty himself. That'll bring us to 48. We're going to have to get one more kill. Captain Clegg is pretty cruisy. I don't think he does anything really exceptional. Let's see, does he even use any other abilities? There we go. He's got Frozen enchanted. It's not too hard to avoid though. Especially fighting him by himself. Man, I really like that golden scroll around their name. Looks so good. Alright, cool. There's some salvageable items there. And we need one more kill. One more kill. Come on. Can we like get a skeleton out of one of these vases or something? Oh, there's some. They'll do the trick. Alright, there's the bounty and another level. And as you can see, we've got 12 blood shards, which I really like being able to do expert, but because of that double blood shards, we're going to get a lot more loot baggies and things to currency to gamble with. So we've got Horrify Rune Phobia, Zombie Charger active skill, and what else did we get? We got something else at the start there that I missed. We'll go put a Horrify Rune on for sure. Increases the duration horrified enemies, makes sense. And Zombie Charger. We've actually got this on our 3rd slot now. Call forth a reckless suicidal zombie that deals 560 weapon damage as poison to all enemies in its path before decomposing. How does this one sort of work? I feel like this is one you kind of like channel more so. But I don't know if that's going to work out so well with our Grasp of the Dead. Could be a nice extra damage boost. However, so we could use Sacrifice on our Zombie Dogs. Soul Harvest could be a nice sort of way to just buff ourselves up. Haunt is a nice single target buff. Let's take Haunt because I can use that against tougher enemies and rares and things like that that are going to take a while to kill. Alright, first bounty down. Let's go kill Zalob now as well. Alright, Zalob. Now, to path my way through the caverns of RNA, I find I have the most luck by sticking to the upper wall and then just obviously avoiding any little dead ends like that. But we'll see how I go. I often end up getting lost in here. Might as well try and snag some easy kills off the little spiders as we're going here. Wonder if Horrifying is enough to take those big ones down. I'll just keep an eye on his life, see how he goes. Go, Horrify! Yeah, that looks like enough. Okay, cool. He might have been taking some damage from the zombie dogs though, so that might have thrown it off. But the zombie dogs plus the Horrify, we'll just grasp the dead those ones. Check the chest, anything? Just gold. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be pathing for the gold. Yeah, I know that frustrates some people, but over time I've broken myself out of the habit of trying to pick up gold, and that's something I'd like to keep. I don't want to get myself back in the habit of picking up gold. I think you get more just by being efficient overall. This is a pretty nasty pack. That Molten is super scary. You'll notice the ground effect for Molten has changed as well. It looks a little bit different now. It's still pretty easy to recognize, but you want to try and avoid those as much as possible. Having the tells on the ground I think is a really nice addition in the first place. But a little bit more obvious now as to the actual AoE of the skill itself. Before they were a little bit smaller and didn't indicate how big the actual AoE damage of it was. But now as long as you're not in one of those circles, you're not going to take any damage there. I think we got snagged by that one though. Let's try and get some Horrify happening. Are these the minions down? Alright, one more minion here. Alright, let's go kill the rare. I don't want to get pelted by all those. Where did the rare go? Or did he already die? I think we might have missed the rare. Okay, mysteriously vanished. Now I was trying to stick to that wall. Let's do that. Oh, but we found the bounty, so we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and beeline towards him instead. No, it looks like we'll go down this way. We've got most of our kills. We should be able to get some more here. Go zombie dogs. They're doing pretty well, getting us some kills. I don't have to worry about. Oh, I need my grasp of the dead back. There we go. And we'll go and Horrify this rare. Oh, the bounty. Brood Spawn of the Queen. Teleports. Anything else? Any other abilities we need to worry about? Nothing too bad. Notice how the life globes pop out now, kind of like that. It's really cool. It's just sort of a nice visual addition. Makes them more tangible. Let's go for another Horrify. Should finish her off. Bloop. And then you see him kind of jump towards you when you pick him up. Okay, what do we get? Oh, whoa, that's a big vitality roll. Oh no, it's actually pretty low. 14. I just sort of saw it because we don't have anything else in our current one. I think I can probably drop that for vitality. I think that's more important. And our first pair of shoulders, only life regen and and reflect thorns damage on there. So that's not a very big deal for us. But we're just looking so much cooler now with that little little shoulder pad there. All right, that's that bounty done. Oh man, I'm gonna have to try and teleport without getting hit by that. Let's go to Cemetery of the Forsaken for the Matriarch's Bones. I believe that is the event in one of the actual tombs. So that's pretty cool. There's another bounty in here where it's a purple mob just in here that you have to kill. So good thing it tells us to actually go which one to go into here. You'll notice, look at the mob density in here. It's really insane now, and I think they've actually changed this because in addition to the bounty in here before, you had to kill a purple mob that was in that zone. But there was no like kill 40 mobs or something alongside with it. They actually added that you had to kill some mobs, and in order to actually give you mobs to kill, they actually have to put some mobs in there because there's never 40 mobs in there before. So they've actually added a bunch of skeletons and skeleton summoning creatures in there. So it's much easier to, although it takes a little bit longer to do that bounty now because you don't just kill the purple mob. It's still pretty easy. It's always a nice bounty to do if you see it, even if you're not doing that act. It's worthwhile jumping in there and doing really quickly. Though this one, the Matriarch's Bones, is obviously going to take a little bit longer. Oh, we've got an electrified pack here. Let's go throw down some Horrified on these guys. And that should do the trick there. We'll let the zombie dogs position ourselves behind the zombie dogs and start unleashing some toads. We need to actually position so the toads are actually hitting though. They're kind of a little bit erratic. Let's get some more Horrifies happening. Another Grasp of the Dead on those guys, and that should be pretty much it for the kill there. Final Horrify, and there it is. Cool. I'll grab these guys. We should be able to salvage all this stuff still. Pretty sure our weapon's going to blow out of the water any of these blues we're picking up. Alright, looks like the bounty's up here. Now, in case you haven't seen it, there's actually a trick for doing this bounty. I hope it still works. Might have been changed. I might look like an idiot here. But basically what we want to do is exit the conversation once we get to that first urn. Well, actually, we should probably do it from the left. I did it wrong. We should start at the left one, go to the middle, and we're not going to kill him. If you kill him in between destroying each one of these urns, you actually have to kill him again. So what we do is we activate all of them, then we go ahead and kill him. So we'll use our Haunt there. I think I was saying Horrify before. Horrify is this one, the Escape. We want to use Haunt as our single target damage there. Let's try and get the names of them right. Alright, looks like another Grasp of the Dead time. I think I kind of whiffed that one. Hit some of the skeletons, but missed the missed the rare. And another time for another haunt, I think. Another Grasp of the Dead down here. We'll put that just on top of myself. So I get most of the skellies in him as well. There's another level, and we got a rare from him as well. What was it? There's a new base type of helmet there. It's a pair of shoulders. Oh, in Vitality, Experience Golden pickup, health pickup radius. That is a sick drop. Awesome. Soul Harvest, Swallow Your Soul. And the Templar's got a new skill too. We're going to give him Charge, which is a charge and a stun. Most importantly is the stun. So it's really nice when he does that and stuns the mobs around him. But we got some new skills to check out. What did we get? We've got new Grasp of the Dead rune. Increases the damage done to 1000% weapon as physical. Up from 680 over 8 seconds. That's a pretty big damage increase. The slow is pretty nice, but 60% is still pretty major. So let's go for Groping Eels, which is just absolutely horrid sounding rune for that skill. Witch Doctor, you're so disturbing. And we also got a Soul Harvest rune here, Swallow Your Soul. Gain mana and increase maximum mana by 5% for each enemy harvested. Yeah, that allows you to sort of burst out your skills a bit more when you use that. But I don't think that's one I need to use. So let's go ahead and activate this, get our loots. There's the bounty done as well. Kind of get a double whammy of loot from this one. There we go. Some nice crafting materials there, and a demonic essence. Any of these any good? No, I don't think so. The chest? Ooh, the chest is pretty good. I think I will sack some vitality to get some more damage off that. 10% damage increase is pretty big. Alrighty, so we have 2 event bounties now. Actually, kill Dreadclaw first, and then there's 1 event. We just did we'll do Apothecary's Brother, and then we'll go kill Dreadclaw after that. Oh, Goblin! Spawn right here. Grasp of the Dead. Slowing. We'll haunt him. Wonder if Horrify works on him. Now he's immune to it. But we do have another slow there. Hopefully that should deal enough damage. I should try and put the slow in front of him so it actually slows him for a bit longer and does more damage. Come on, does the kill. Yes! Still able to kill him on Expert. That's a nice DPS test. If you're like unsure of whether you kind of have enough damage to work well on a difficulty, I find that the Goblin test is pretty good. Can you kill a Goblin? Straight up, can you kill a Goblin without being distracted? If not, then your DPS is probably a bit low. You're probably not doing so efficiently. Now, we need to find the Apothecary's Brother event. Enter Highlands Cave in Leoric's Hunting Grounds, which is to the north here. So, it's definitely a good idea to pay attention to the text, because sometimes you could spend your time exploring in here and not actually find the event. We actually have to go into the Highland Caves. But we've got a Molten Pack here. Not too bad, although these little burrowing leapers with Molten are a pain because they run around so much. We've got to try and keep them on one side of us if possible. Another Grasp of the Dead there. Try and Horrify that rare. Try and keep that up as much as I can. Templar is just eating all that Molten. What a bro. There's another one there. Let's go for another Haunt. There's Nephalem Glory, might as well get that up. Gonna just amplify our damage a little bit. There's Grasp of the Dead, and there's the kill. Alright, cool, we got another rare, Golden Jaw. I'm pretty like psyched to get rares at the moment, because I want to try and keep the keep the chain of good loots going on, because I'm doing pretty well at the moment. And this helmet is another one. Whoa, that's pretty awesome. 23 vitality, big jump, intelligence, and mana regen is going to help us out a little bit with like spamming our abilities a bit, but not a major one. Mostly the int plus vite is the nice combo here. Getting both of them on items at the moment is really nice. Way to upgrade. Looks like our damage isn't falling behind either. Sometimes that tends to happen a bit on hardcore, where you're trying to stack as much vitality as you can and defense as you can, but your damage starts to get just way too low and progress becomes super slow. But we're doing pretty well at the moment. Things are dying pretty quickly. And here's the cave as well. We found it straight away. I'm pretty happy about that. Here's the Apothecary.
Cultists have kidnapped my brother. I will help you find him.
My little dog Tychus is freaking out in the background at the moment. He just had a haircut and a shower, so he's rubbing around on the carpet, trying to dry his face. Pretty entertaining. I'll have to capture that on video at some point. It's pretty hilarious. He's had an early Christmas recently as well. We bought a box of roses, which I'm not sure if these are a global thing, but they're kind of like little mini wrapped chocolates of different flavors. So like there's like Turkish Delight ones and caramel ones and things like that. Just lots of different little flavors in a box. Now this box, so these are individually wrapped chocolates basically. Then the chocolates were in a box, a cardboard box. Then that box was wrapped in like shrink wrapped plastic, right? You know, to stop the air from getting to them and everything like that. And then that box, that plastic wrap box was wrapped in Christmas wrapping paper and stacked in a pile of presents. And this was a present for my mum for Christmas. And Tychus somehow sniffed that box out through all of those layers, realized there was chocolate in there. We went for a 10-minute walk, right? We went to the local takeaway shop to get some chicken schnitzel gravy rolls. And in that 10 minutes time, he had sniffed that out, carefully removed it from the pile of Christmas presents without disturbing anything else, super ninja mode, and unwrapped the box, unwrapped the plastic, opened up the box, kind of chewed open the box, and then unwrapped one of the individually wrapped chocolates, ate it. The chocolate wrapper stuck to his head, and then we got home at that point after he ate one chocolate. So we went through a lot of effort for that one chocolate, but we come in, and there he is sitting there amongst all of this shredded up Christmas wrap and box and little bits of wrapper and stuff like that, with chocolate on his face and a wrapper stuck to his head. It was pretty hilarious, but that was his Christmas present. He doesn't get a Christmas present now. He stole my mum's. But don't worry, I'll get mum another present. I've got another treasure goblin here. I actually got a picture of that as well. Maybe I'll see if I can add it in. I don't know. It's on my phone. I don't know if I can transfer that easily. Maybe I can upload it to Twitter or something. But, oh, that bell! Sick! Really high int and vitality rolls. What are we looking at? 23 max rolls and pretty spot on there. And all really good stuff as well. Cool, that's a nice upgrade. Chaining the good loot. So we're trying to find Reich's brother here. Oh, here he is. Alright. Oh no, ambush! I never would have guessed. Let's horrify that rare. While he's gone, he'll die, and we'll deal with his ads. Kinda like horrify. Let's put another haunt on him there. That one just wore off. Oh, that was pretty good timing on the haunts there. I chained them perfectly. Oh, let's go for another one there. And oh, Molten, that hurts. I took a fair bit of damage from that pretty quickly. And there's the kill, level 16. Few blues. Anything good? Nah, we're doing pretty well. Oh, that's actually an upgrade. What is it? Pants. Okay. Yeah, pants are pretty rubbish at the moment. Straight in upgrade with some life regen, not bad. Gruesome Feast passive. Which, every time you healed by Health Globe, you gain 10% of your maximum mana and intelligence for 10 seconds. This is pretty nice when you start stacking pickup radius and use things like the legendary that makes more Health Globes drop as well, so that has some potential. We could play with that in the future. I'm liking my 5 zombie dogs at the moment though, so we'll stick with those. We've got Spirit Walk. I'm thinking Spirit Walk's the way to go over Horrify. Horrify is really nice, but Spirit Walk is by far the best escape skill in the game. Leave your physical body and enter the spirit realm for 2 seconds. It's a 2-second escape. You can move through mobs, you can path through mobs, and you can not be hurt. And your link to the spirit realm will end if your physical body sustains 50% of your maximum life and damage. Actually, has that changed? I thought you were immune to damage with it. Still, the ability to path through mobs is pretty fantastic, although I do like Horrify at the moment. We'll start getting used to Spirit Walk, though. It'll probably be a constant in my toolbar, I imagine.
Take these elixirs for your trouble. We are going back to town.
Yay, a health potion. I did that whole quest for a health potion. Luckily, it was also a bounty, otherwise I would not have helped you. That's not that much of a reward. Alright, so now we've got to hunt down Dreadclaw. I think I'll just, like, go to the north and then... let's try and kill some of this stuff. Grasp of the Dead looks like it does enough damage to kill a lot of these things. Well, no. Whoa, we've got a pretty big pack of enemies here, actually. Let's kind of come back this way. Grasp of the Dead. Throw down Horrify. Sure, why not? But I'm going to have to use my toads here. Zombie dog's taking a lot of damage up there, I can see. They are surrounded at the moment. Let's try and haunt that bull there so he dies. Yeah, little Baneling toads doing okay. Neither the Grasp of the Dead's the main source of damage though. Seems to work out. Let's use that. Whoa, a Spirit Walk! Pretty good stuff. It'll be interesting to see what the runes are for Spirit Walk though. I'm wondering how much of these has changed. If you guys are Witch Doctor familiar, I've only played a little bit of Witch Doctor up to like level 30 in hardcore before. But if you notice any skill changes, shout them out in the comments below. I'm curious to see what they are. Sometimes I'll be like, is that changed, or have I just noticed something different? Well, there's our 50 kills pretty quickly there. It's also a move speed buff, so we can go ahead and use it for that. Where is our bounty? I'm going to sort of scoot through and see if I can find the bounty. Oh, we found the key warden. I think I might stop and try and kill him as well. I don't think we can get any keys at this point, but should be pretty interesting. They've actually added... Oh, wow, big desync now. They've actually added a bunch of new keys into the game as well that drop at level 70. And new Hellfire Ring that's level 70 up, scaled up as well. More XP, better stats, and the Fireball scales with weapon damage. Pretty nice upgrades. And it means that that Infernal Machine stuff now and the Uber bosses you fight are not, you know, completely redundant like they were before. So it's good to see. I'm glad that they added that back in. Man, we're getting tons of XP here just from kills. Let's try and haunt this key warden if I can. He's dodging my haunts. There we go. Oh! Big knockback. That's from the key warden himself. His projectiles and everything knock you back. He's taking a fair bit of damage. Looks like we're working everything down, just sort of slowly there. Let's go for another haunt. Oops, I haunted the tree. Let's go this way. Looks like I think I need to resummon some zombie dogs here. Level 17. Oh yes. Let's go for another haunt there. I don't want to head through all that poison and molten. Spirit Barrage. Explosive Toads. Ah, cool. We've got a rune for this now. I'll try and equip that as soon as I can. And we've unlocked the Enchantress. I might play around with the followers a bit in the future. I'll see which other followers are good, but I'll just stick with the Templar for now. It's another haunt. Grasp of the Dead. That should take him pretty close to being dead. We haven't found our bounty yet, though. Getting distracted by killing key wardens. There we go. There's the kill. We got a rare and some crafting mats here, so pretty good stuff. Unknown Audacity is a wow, a big damage boosting mojo there. Extra damage, high int roll, and that's actually pretty low. It's a very low int roll for the bracket, but the brackets have increased from leveling up. And we've got crit chance as well, which isn't a big deal at the moment. Stacking crit chance only makes a big difference later on once you actually have a lot of crit chance already, and crit damage as well. But I think we'll stick with our shield for now. It's a nice big damage boost. It is a pretty big damage boost though. Let's go for the damage boost. We'll kill things a little bit faster in here. Just sort of walking around this zone, throwing down a Grasp of the Dead every now and then. Although I kind of missed that one. It just like gives us so much XP. I even have an Enlightened Shrine at the moment. I'm just like walking past like a massive amount of bats, or there's things following me, so I just like throw that down. XP bar is just going do, kind of working its way upwards. Pretty man, the mob density in this zone is just so insane. So like, just watch my XP go up. I kind of don't even have to really stand there and fight them. The damage is high enough now to actually kill off most of this stuff with the Grasp of the Dead. Yeah, extra damage boost on that I think was pretty nice. Look at that. It's pretty nice. Ah, finally found the bounty. Look, I literally did a circuit of the zone, and it was in the middle here. Worst. Just unlucky. We have Dreadclaw there. Let's go for... put some Haunt on him, get some AoE happening as well there. Avoid that Molten. The Desecration, I mean. And we worked him down pretty quickly. There's the kill and the level. Everything else is dying around us. Let's pick up all these items. Level 18, and we get to go back, do some salvaging, get our reward. Unlock Spider Queen, Corpse Spider Rune. Haunt Room, Consuming Spirit could be good. Sacrifice Rune with Black Blood, so that's if we want to start sacrificing. Sacrificing could be a way to grab ourselves a bunch of extra damage here. We'll kill off these guys and we'll head back to town. Alright, ETHEREAL, time for our reward. Here we go, we got our normal Heraldric Cache here. Some crafting mats, Rift Keystone, and only some blues this time. Not having much luck. We did get our Scroll of Mysteries though that we can use in our Rift run. And might as well salvage up this stuff. I will do another vendor run though and see if we find anything good. We got our first gem. We haven't found anything socketed yet though. Wow, nice weapon upgrade here. Because we're leveling up so quickly at the moment, we are kind of losing effectiveness of our weapons very quickly. So even though that was a really nice find only like half an hour ago, already beaten it here with this sword. I think that sword's probably going to be the best one to go for. 25% increased, 4.5. Yes, that looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and grab that. Oh, these pants look like a pretty good upgrade as well. We lose a tiny bit of damage, but huge toughness upgrade. So we'll definitely get those. Again, going back down to 30k, I think I really want to try and get some rings and an amulet now, especially. I'm doing pretty well with my other gear, although a chest wouldn't be too bad if I could get one. Does this guy have any? He's got some move speed boots with strength again. Well, it's got a nice big vitality upgrade, so we'll definitely go ahead and grab that. It's pretty expensive though, that purchase. Anything good in here? Arcane skills with more vitality? Sure, let's grab that. Getting some nice vendor upgrades here. And, the helmet's not too... no, our current helmet's much better. Much higher in there. I like having a move speed boost as well. With, what's this one called again? Spirit Walk, there we go. Now, what we want is... Oh, good thing our other sword was better. Now, we want a ring here. I would have preferred a damage ring, but reduce cooldown, vitality. That's okay. We'll put that on our offhand there. And what about the amulets? We have vitality with splash damage. Not bad. I'll actually take a second to talk about splash damage for those of you guys who are unfamiliar with it. They have removed crushing blow recently as well, so we now have splash damage and cooldown reduction and things like that to go for. But no more crushing blow, which is good because it was super OP. But basically, the way splash damage works is you have a flat 20% chance to also deal some damage to enemies around your main target. So if you're using a single target ability, then within 10 yards of that, extra damage can splash around. Now, the actual percentage amount of damage you do depends on how much you're stacking on gear. So I just got 6% there, so that means I have a 20% chance, one in 5 hits about, are going to do an extra 6% damage to enemies around them. Not a big deal, but if you stack a lot of this, it's going to turn your single target abilities into decent AoEs. Like, pretty feasible to stack up to 100% extra damage here as splash. Sure, it's only proccing 1/5 of the time. If you're attacking pretty quickly, you know, you're going to get a lot of extra AoE damage from your abilities, so not bad, but not super OP like Crushing Blow was. Now, we've got a few other things to salvage here. I'll check if there's anything we can craft as well. I actually think our Templar would really appreciate a relic, so let's go ahead and craft him one. Come on, Strength and Vitality. What do we get? Strength and Vitality and chance to block. Nicely done, Templar. You've scored here. There you go, bro. That'll be a big upgrade to his toughness and damage there as well. You saw a massive jump there. Followers scale the main stats that you give them by a huge amount. What else could we give him? We could probably give him a weapon and a shield would be nice. Let's go ahead and craft him a weapon and a shield. Heavy axe is fine. I reckon heavy axe is probably the way to go. We'll go for that heavy axe. And we'll just give him whatever we get. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Did it just disappear? Did that use our materials? I hope not. Apparently if you change pages, you lose the craft. There we go. Alright, let's try and get him a shield. Highest, we just want to go all. And, where's shields? There we go. Grandmaster Pelter. No, we want a level... I guess we have to go for a level 8 one for him here. No more crafting materials. Sorry, Templar. I'll try and keep an eye out for shields for you, bro. But there's an axe. Alright, let's open up our rift and see what we've got. This could be interesting. Rifts are kind of the scariest because we get interesting combinations of mobs and, you know, we're going to get mobs from all different zones. We've actually got a pretty interesting spawn here. We've kind of got the docks area that you go to in the story mission here. So this will probably be laid out the same, but what have we got? We've got some Act 5 enemies and things like that in here. That's the one sort of mini spoiler I can't avoid, guys, is if in the rifts we might occasionally see Act 5 monsters, so... It's not a major story spoiler though, and it's not really showing off the zones or anything. But every now and then we might also randomly get Act 5-like zones, but they're not going to be the same as the zones you experience. So pretty hard to avoid everything, and I do want to play these rifts as well. I think it's a good fun part of leveling up, and it's a nice way to challenge our character as well. We've had some pretty close calls in rifts in the past. I kind of want to avoid that poison, pretty nasty. So these guys are kind of nasty, but not too bad. Wow, this is a nice candidate for Grasp of the Dead there. Oh yeah, give us some XP. 7 killed with 1 blow there. These ghosts are pretty annoying though. Good thing they're targeting our dogs though. How are our dogs going? Are they staying alive? They seem to be doing pretty well. Whoa! Oh! Man, just got smashed by that. Good thing it was only the minor one and not their actual rare himself. Let's put some haunts down.
Needs more time.
Another Grasp of the Dead when that comes off cooldown. I need to be a little bit closer for the Toads, please don't run backwards. Go in that direction. Let's go for another haunt there. Another Grasp of the Dead, and I'll take him out. Dog's just eating those blows for us. What? Champions. There's a helmet upgrade, nice extra mana increase, and a bit of extra intelligence and vitality, as well as some extra pickup radius, which is pretty nice. And as you can see, healing our dogs there, which is pretty awesome. We're already 21%, so this probably won't be too long a rift run here, it looks like. We've got pretty good mob density in this first zone here. So we might do like, depending on how much longer this goes, I imagine this will hook up around kind of the same it does in the story. And imagine we'll see maybe 2, 3, maybe even 4 zones, we'll see. Alright, looks like we got to about 30% in here, so maybe 3 zones total, maybe in the 4th zone we'll encounter the boss. Depends on the density in here. Oh, cool. We ended up in the crypt. It's funny, I was expecting to end up with the spiders, but it is of course randomized each time. These guys aren't too bad. The meteors and stuff hurt a bit, but it's not a big deal. Pretty easy to avoid as well, and with Spirit Walk I can use that to escape out a lot of the stuff. Their little fireball attack does a fair bit of damage, but again, not too major. Nothing too bad yet, just sort of medium. Oh! I did not see that guy. How does he hide? How does he like stealth hide? He's massive. How would you not know he was there? He's just like hiding behind the doorway and just slams us as we come around. Oh, that's pretty funny. Let's use our haunt on these guys, I think. If I can, there we go. Oh, should probably not try and get so close to those. They do hit pretty hard, but we're super tanky at the moment, so doing pretty well. We've done a really nice job of getting good enough gear to upgrade as well. But the Loot 2.0 system definitely makes it a lot easier to play self-found in hardcore. So if you do enjoy self-found hardcore, I don't know, I'm in two minds of this a little bit. It is kind of nice being able to know that there's a pretty good chance. It's like, you know, 3/4 of loot has a good potential of being useful for you. And you know, checking the vendors, you'll see I'm getting pretty consistent upgrades from even the vendors if I check them every few levels. So it does make it a fair bit easier. But I don't know if it makes it too easy. Like, it's definitely not as challenging to get loot. I remember in vanilla, sometimes you might try and actually like farm a boss over and over again to try and get more loot because you're just not finding anything useful for yourself. You keep finding like Demon Hunter quivers and stuff, which I suppose is very frustrating. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think from watching this series, whether you think it seems too easy to find upgrades or whether the amount of like how useful loot is that we're finding is actually like a good addition to the game. I'm not decided yet on it. Undecided. Arcane enchanted here. Arcane's nice and easy to avoid. You'll notice when they spawn an Arcane, I'll try and get one of them to do it again. He's probably going to die though. Yeah, he's going to die. But when they first spawn, there's actually kind of a little tell now that kind of is like a little subtle kind of marker that points the direction that the Arcane will spawn facing, which is very helpful because sometimes, you know, it was just guesswork before. You're like, is this Arcane laser going to be zapping me as soon as it appears, or is it going to be facing the opposite direction? Now you actually have a little indicator of that. Alright, moving into the Ethereal Rift here. Oh, there's going to be a lot of easy kills for Grasp of the Dead. That's for sure. Pretty decent XP from these guys as well. Wonder how they do in terms of giving us percentage towards the boss. Seems to be going up pretty quickly. Looks like we're heading into... Wow, this is a really weird zone. It's pretty cool. How is there a... how is there a rainbow when there's no sun? It's like pitch black in there. That's creepy. Alright, this is level 19. Let's see what we get. An extra active skill category, which gives us Gargantuan right off the bat. Summon zombie dogs final gifts. So rubber dogs or final gift. Zombie dogs have a 15% chance to leave behind a health globe when they die. Our zombie dogs are just not dying, so I think I don't need to worry about that too much. But I think we'll definitely use our Gargantuan we got now. Extra minion for our army. Later on, once we unlock more skills, we'll play around with random builds. Wow, our zombie dogs are doing a good job of killing this rare. Whoa, that hurts. Whoa. Man, that was pretty nasty.
Your evil undoes you.
Those was like little pulsating ice orb things, which I can't remember the name of it on the mob. We'll have to check that next time I see it. But go Gargantuan. We now have 5 zombie dogs, a Templar, and a Gargantuan. Starting to get our army together, that's for sure. Maybe we can get some fetish army happening later as well. I think Summoner is definitely a nice way to go for hardcore. But there's going to be plenty of viable builds, I'm sure. A lot of the skills I'm noticing in Reaper of Souls are much more competitive with each other now. Eventually, you know, we'll find people find you know, this build's probably a bit more optimal and that sort of thing. But also with the addition of like a lot of build enabling and optimizing legendaries, I think we're going to see a lot more build variety because it's going to depend on... Whoa! Spawn whack! It's going to depend on what items you find and how you like to play as well. So this guy drops down rocks like the Zoltan Cool fight, the Uber fight there and that. But there's another rock fall. Looks like I didn't take too much damage from that. I might have been able to dodge it. I can use Spirit Walk to avoid it as well. We should probably be using Horrify. Gargantuan's almost dead. I'm going to resummon him, he died. Zombie dogs are almost dead too. I'm going to have to resummon those in a moment. Oh, that hurts. That hits pretty hard. As long as we kind of keep an eye on our life though, I think we'll be okay. As long as he just keeps wailing on our zombie dogs, I think we'll be good. Yeah, I wasn't quite able to dodge that. I want to see how easy it is to dodge that. There's another Grasper dead. Whoa! I did get whacked there. Not too much damage. But I think as long as we keep an eye on our life, we'll be okay. Oh, I thought I heard a rock fall coming then. A little bit premature on the Spirit Walk. I got a potion ready to go when our life gets a bit lower. There's a heal from Templar. Thanks, bro. That was a sick heal. Don't have to worry about my potion for now. Let's just face tank the rocks. Another haunt there. I need to try and keep that a bit more. What's the duration on it? 6 seconds. So that's about 6 there. 2, 3, 4. Whoa! He's got Vortex as well. 5, 6. You broke up my count. I need to resummon my zombie dogs and my Gargantuan. There we go. Oh, now he's summoning mobs too. They seem to like start using different abilities as they get more damaged, which is pretty cool. It makes the fight a bit harder as you go. And there's the kill though. Oh, we made it through all right. Let's see what that rare was we got. Oh, pants, rare pants. Pretty, yeah, reasonable upgrade. Slight upgrade in intelligence, vitality. Some extra, yeah, pretty much the same otherwise. Just a very slight upgrade there. I think a bit of an armor upgrade as well. Yeah, a bit of an armor upgrade. Mitigation's pretty nice. It's going to help make our regen and life per hit more effective. I forgot to use my scroll. Oops. Oh well. Let's head back to town, grab our reward, and I don't know. I'm keen for a legendary. Have we found one? I don't think we've found a legendary on this character yet. Not that unusual. It's only the 2nd episode. I think in the first, I think maybe in the 3rd episode or something, we found an episode on the wizard. Can't quite remember, but none yet, definitely. Maybe we'll get lucky in this loot baggie here. Alright, cool stuff. And we've got 130 blood shards now, so we can go buy some stuff as well. Nothing this go. Lots of crafting materials though. We're starting to get some gems as well for when we get socketed gear. But let's check out Kadala. No, this guy. Why don't you sell loot baggies anymore? That's unusual. He seems to have stopped selling them. I wonder if that's been changed recently. He used to sell the Heraldric caches. I don't know why that is. But what could we do with an upgrade? And then maybe, perhaps we should check out what this one has. We could definitely do with like a ring upgrade, or an amulet could be good as well. And we do have a chance of getting a legendary from these as well. So, ooh, a chest. I need a chest. Let's try and roll a chest first. There's a blue. Let's try and get a rare. There's a rare. That's Dex Vitality. We can do better than that. There's the blue one. We'll go for another rare. Oh, there we go. Here's another rare. There we go. Intelligence, Vitality, life per second. There's a nice upgrade. Let's go for braces. Let's try and get some braces. Come on, rare braces. There's one. Oh, there's a nice upgrade. Nice high intelligence and vitality rolls. Well, top rolls actually, perfect rolls. And the fire roll's not too bad. That'll help our little plague of toads out as well. And the other rolls are not just sort of nothingness. But I think that sorts out all our armor pieces. Let's try and see if we can get some rare jewelry. This is a nice opportunity to get some rare jewelry here. Let's go for an amulet first. Pretty expensive to roll amulets. But there's one. Int, cooldown, regen. Not as good. Could be nice for the vitality roll, but we're going to lose some vitality from this. But I think that's still a pretty nice upgrade. We'll go ahead with that. I'm doing pretty well in terms of toughness now. Best dressed achievement. Let's try and get some rings now. Come on, rare rings. Blue rings could still be an upgrade, but I think I'll try for rares. Come on.
I need more.
Oh, no. Alright, well, let's see if we got anything that was good. We should probably compare with that offhand one. Oh, no. Looks like we did pretty poorly on the rings. Oh, well, we got some more salvage materials. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 2. Pretty sweet run. We're getting pretty well geared now. I think we can definitely maintain expert. I was pretty nervous going on to expert difficulty, but I think we're doing pretty well. And maybe in a few episodes' time, or depending if we get some nice legendaries or something, We might even be able to bump up the difficulty to Master. But, I don't know. We'll see how we go about that. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.